With me now is Kimberly DeWoody. She is audit partner for Whitley Penn. Congratulations on this honor, Kimberly. We're really excited to be able to talk to you. I really want to start off first by asking you how you got your start in the oil and gas industry.
Well, thank you. I'm very honored with this award and excited to be talking to you today. It's kind of, I guess, funny how I got started. So I'm a CPA, been in public accounting for about 14 years and originally started my career in the Houston area. And funny enough, working in Houston for about a year and a half, never worked with any oil and gas clients and moved to Fort Worth. In September of 2007. At that time, a lot of the people here at Whitley Penn just assumed, coming from Houston, I had some oil and gas background, but I had none. So they kind of prodded me a little bit, knowing that my husband was in the oil and gas industry, asking if I would start to learn and take on clients. And here I am 13 years later, and it's been one of my biggest industry focuses of my career.
That's pretty interesting to be able to hear that take. Talk to us a little bit more about the path to get to where you are to now, being audit partner and with starting out not having the experience you said you didn't have in the oil and gas industry, but getting to where you are now.
Yes, I remember those early days trying to work on the clients and the jargon and the terminology, especially with the oil and gas clients, was just so different than what I was used to and what I had learned in college, things of that nature. So I remember those early years just trying to read and learn and go to a lot of trainings and seminars to kind of get up to speed with how the industry worked, what the terminology meant, and then how you accounted for that on the backside. So spent the first few years of my career just kind of learning bits and pieces. And really, once I was probably about 5 years in, knew that the oil and gas industry was going to be a major industry focus for me and my client base, and where I wanted to focus a lot of my time and my career. And so really just at that point, I started taking on more clients and really developing training internally here at Whitley Penn, because it's been a large industry focus for our firm as a whole, not just in our Fort Worth office, but really across all of our offices here in Texas. And so really developing that training, working hand in hand with some of my other partners who that was their focus, really kind of led me to where I was. A lot of hard work, a lot of learning throughout the years. And when I was about 10 years into my career, I made partner at the firm and continued to focus on oil and gas clients once I became a partner, and continuing to also just focus on the training and development aspect here at the firm.
That's great to hear, Kimberly. Can you pinpoint, maybe that was it whenever you were, learning the industry, but can you pinpoint a challenge or risk that you remember taking that really has helped shape you as well in your career?
Yeah, challenges. I mean, we come across those a lot. You think about really 2020 has been a challenge for so many, and that's obviously on the forefront of my mind right now. But really, early on, just learning is kind of like drinking from a fire hose, trying to really make sure you understood the industry. And as an auditor, we just think it's so important that we have enough industry knowledge that we can talk to our clients intelligently, help them make good decisions financially for their business. So, I mean, there wasn't one thing in mind that really came as a certain challenge, but there's just been a lot of chances to learn and grow throughout my career, learning, developing, and then COVID-19, where we've seen the challenges that have come with so many of our clients that are in the industry. And like I said, just being able to talk to them about strategies and financial aspects that really impact their business, how we can be good advisors to those clients.
And with that in mind, Kimberly, do you have advice for younger professionals or, younger lawyers trying to find their foot in the industry as well?
Overall, it's really just working hard. And I mean, I think that's kind of one of the biggest things. I've always just been a proponent of, work hard and keep your head down, be willing to ask the right questions, and to much is given, much is expected. So the harder you work, the more people take notice, the more responsibility you're given. And I think that's really important. And just that the trust doesn't build overnight. You really have to work hard for that, whether it's internally here at Whitley Penn with my colleagues or with my clients, that doesn't go unnoticed.
And my final question for you could be the $1,000,000 question for many. What about work-home life balance? Do you have any advice there?
It's never easy. So I think it's one of those things that being willing to speak up for yourself and what works best for you and your family or your personal life. And I think that's always been a big thing for me. And what's been so great about my career at Whitley Penn is they've been a big proponent of not one size fits all. What's right for me isn't right for everyone else. And so me personally, I like to use my time when I'm at the office and working as efficiently as possible and focusing on whatever's in front of me at the time, so that then when I am home with my husband and kids, we can really focus that time on our family and doing things we enjoy outside of the office. But there's always challenges with that, and sometimes it's easier than others. But in general, just trying to speak up and make sure that what I need is really what I'm communicating. And I would encourage other people to find the path that's right for them, and in that work-life balance with what they enjoy and where they want to spend their time, both professionally and personally.
Good words of wisdom there. Appreciate you sharing your story with us and that advice. And again, congratulations on this much deserved honor, Kimberly. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.